searched everywhere. I looked through hundreds of files, searched through my text messages, I even looked everywhere in my wardrobe, but I just couldn't find where I asked for your opinion. There's a rocket going up. I can't even see it. It doesn't even show up on the screen. I think that's a SpaceX rocket. I completely forgot that was going up today. You can see it, kind of, sort of. Good afternoon, everybody. Today's project, since I'm having Christmas early with my kids, because last year there was a bunch of conflicts on Christmas Eve, which is when I always done Christmas with my kids, but last year there was a bunch of conflicts because everybody's getting married now. They have multiple places to go. So this year, starting this year, I'm having it a week early, which is next Saturday. But what I'm going to do this year, all this stuff here is all my stuff to finish the master bathroom in the bedroom, which I still have not done yet. I'm going to probably start it after the holidays, jump back on that project. But I'm going to clean off that table. It's a nice wooden table. It's a big dinner table type of thing. But I'm going to clean all this up. Probably just going to take most of it and throw it in the bathroom over there on the floor. And I'm going to clean that table off. And this year, for the first year, I think, since I moved in the house, I think the first year or two that I moved in, we had Christmas dinner at that table. But then once my dad became handicapped and started smoking in his room, we couldn't eat over there because the smell of smoke was too bad for everybody, so we just stayed on the other side of the house. But I'm going to clean that table off, and this year we're going to have our Christmas dinner, sit-down dinner at the table for the first time in probably 15 years. So that's going to be kind of cool. I'm going to set you up on the camera. I'm going to try to do like a little time-lapse thing here on this, because it's probably going to take me a little while. There's a lot of crap on that table. So I'm going to set you up on time lapse. I'm going to crank some music up, and I'm going to clean that table off and get that all nice and cleaned up so that when the kids come over, we can have a nice sit-down dinner at a family table for a change. It will be a change because normally we'll spread out on trays and tables all over the house to have our dinner. But this year we're going to do it at the table over there. Let me get going.
With you when you go, so free and easy down the road I go. Someday I know it's gonna take me home. Yeehaw! So free and easy down the road I go. Free and easy down the road I go.
Alright guys, copyright. Alright guys, as you've seen, I just cleaned off the table here. Nice and clean. I now have a dinner table again, which I haven't had, literally I have not had one in probably 13 years. A big one, nice one like that. All I need to do now is I need to vacuum the floor, mop the floor, which I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to do it through the whole house probably tomorrow, because tonight I'm probably going to play my drum set for the last time for a little while, because I'm going to need to take that down because I'm going to put the Christmas tree in the corner there, which is different because it's normally over here where my speaker is right now. But I'm going to put it in that corner over there this year. I think it's a better place for it. A little bit out of the way. I got some big, huge presents this year for little Parker. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to tear that drum set down, put the tree up, vacuum, mop the floors, get everything situated. And yeah, that's it for right now, guys. Later. Woo! Let's go down and check out the right, that's probably too long, copyright. All right, I cleaned that table off. So now I have, there are 3 lights that are out on that. The bottom one pointing down, and then the 2 on the side over there. So I am going to change those right now, so that's lit up, because down here it gets dark at like 5:30, and that's about the time we're probably going to be eating, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm going to change those lights so we got a nice lighted chandelier. Hang tight. Shout. All right, there we go, guys. I got all the lights back on. It really is not any brighter. I really don't know why they hung that so high up in the ceiling. That's the way I bought the house. I mean, the table is down there. It should probably be right about that area right there. But they got it all the way up there. It's literally, I would say probably no more than 3 feet off the ceiling. I mean, when I stand here and pull my arm up, I don't know if you could tell, it's still probably a good 2.5, 3 feet above my arm. So it's kind of high. I don't have any more chain to lower it, but I was thinking anyway, I'm probably going to replace that one and replace this one over here by the door, because they're basically almost like the same design. I mean, same light bulb, same kind of like glass face plate type of things. But I think I'm going to change those eventually. I'm not going to do it anytime soon. Maybe springtime. But I want to change those. I want to get a different one for there to go over the table, to be lowered, you know, more like a chandelier over the table. And I want to change that one. I'm thinking more of like maybe like a track lighting type of design for the entranceway there on the door. Let me know what you think. I mean, right now it's a hanging thing. Actually, that chain on that one is longer than the one over the table. But yeah, inside the door there, I'm thinking of some type of track lighting for that. Maybe like to light up that wall, you know, with the pictures, and then, you know, point down, you know, that walkway into the room there, and then, you know, pointing into the living room here is what I'm thinking. Like a 3-light track system, and then a new like hanging chandelier. I want to stay hanging with that one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about that one over there, if you think track lighting would look good on that or not. And appreciate your input, because as I've said many times before, I am not a design person. I cannot see those things like other people can see them. Other people can see those things. They'll walk into a room, they'll say, oh yeah, just do this right off the bat. Me, I gotta sit there and look at it, think about it, look at it, think about it, look at it, and I'm still guessing on what I'm doing, thinking it might look good. And, you know, so far everything has worked. You know, that blue wall works. That blue V up there works. That clock works. You know, the whole redesign and everything of the master bedroom there, that all worked. But, you know, I don't know how to do it. I'm guessing, and, you know, everything I've guessed has worked out right. But if you have any comments or suggestions, let me know about those lights. Later, guys. Thanks. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, December 14th, right? Yeah, 14th. And supposedly getting a new copier here today. A brand new copier. Going to take the place of that one there and that one there. The first one I showed you is going to just be put aside. The second one I showed you is going to be moved. Basically just gone around the plotter there. But yeah, it's supposed to come in today, this morning sometime. The guy was here yesterday checking out the layout to install it and everything. And he'll be back here today. He said about 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now. I just got here. Yeah, so he's going to be here about 8:30. We're going to start tearing these things apart, getting the space ready, and then that machine is the third stop on the truck. He's expecting it to be here sometime between 10 and 12, and then an hour of unpacking and setup, and then it's going to install it and I guess show me how to use it this afternoon. So I will try to show you as much as I can filming wise. Not really supposed to be filming in here. I'm going to try it anyway, just get a couple little shots here and there of, you know, it being set up and all that kind of stuff, but a little bit exciting. I mean, I now know these machines now, so this new one's going to be a whole new ball game for me, which I don't know, like, you know, you probably don't know, but after the holidays, I'm probably going to be seriously looking for another job. I'm going to wait till after the holidays, after the first of the year, but then I'm going to seriously look one. But they're going to have somebody else come in and train somebody else and all that other stuff. So, but that's on them, not me. I didn't misrepresent this job when I was trying to hire somebody. They did. So anyway, but I'll try to take you along best I can. We'll see what happens. Later. Well, this is how organized they are. They send the machine in, okay, brand new machine, but it's missing a cable, and they cannot do anything until that cable comes in, because it's the cable that connects the finisher to the machine itself. They can't fire it up, they can't turn it on, they can't do anything. They don't know when they're going to get a cable here. They're saying maybe Monday. Today is Wednesday. So not Thursday, not Friday. They said probably by Monday they'll send somebody back here to finish setting it up. So I let the people at Xerox know this, because they were thinking this was all going to be in and up and running, and they're a little pissed right now. Which I find kind of funny, but I still have this machine here that I can use. So yeah, that's just going to sit there now for several days. Next week they're closing early because of the Christmas holiday. With all the days off, state days off, I'm only actually working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. So be a nice long weekend for Christmas, but I'm doing Christmas with the kids early. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that machine is not installed. The drivers are not installed on the computer because it needs administrator rights, and I can't get a hold of anybody upstairs. So the whole thing's just a big fiasco. But just wanted to update you. Later. What is up there, everybody? That was this week's Around the House. I did some cleaning up. This should be about the last one for the end of last year. I did some cleaning up. Cleaned off that dining room table. We had a nice dinner at the dining room table. Everybody's sitting around. You know, just like way back when in the old days. Like I said, we haven't been able to do that for probably a good 14 years, 15 years, give or take. I mean, because it was only like the first year or two after I bought the house in 2006 that we were able to do it. And then things just kind of, you know, took a turn, and we couldn't sit there anymore, you know, because of, you know, certain situations and everything. But yeah, we got to sit down at the dinner table, have a nice dinner, all of us together sitting around, me, Mike, Stephanie, Paula, Brandon, and Parker. We all sat there, had a nice Christmas dinner. That was really nice. That was really nice. Although now, I must tell you, everything is back out on that table. About 4 days ago, I took everything out of the bathroom, put it back out on the table, because I'm going to start diving into that bathroom here coming up in the next few days or so. So I had to take everything back out, get everything out, so I can, once I get in there, I can get the toilet out and start doing all that, which I'm going to start doing in the next couple days. Let's see what else. The copy machine. That's a whole fiasco going on there. They sent that copy machine in. It was missing a cable. So they couldn't do anything with it. They couldn't set it up, turn it on, anything, because it needed the cable to communicate with the finisher, between the machine and the finisher. So they couldn't turn it on to get all the updates and all that kind of stuff. And the copier is a really nice copier. But the problem is with the contract that Xerox did with the Florida Department of Transportation, Xerox cannot put no software on the computers at Florida Department of Transportation. So that printer has an entire finishing unit where it will create books, it will create calendars, it'll take it, a publishing software that'll put it all in place, run it out as a book, fold it, it has a folder in it, staple it, make a nice book or make a nice calendar out of it. But I can't use it because they're not allowed to put the software on the computers at Florida Department of Transportation. So they spent all this money on this, Xerox did, spent all this money on this copier that can do all this different stuff, publishing, folding, collating, putting everything together here and there. But none of that can work because they can't get the software on the computers there. So apparently what they're doing is they're going to be sending, Xerox has to buy a server, have it installed in the Department of Transportation so that when all these other new copiers and everything come in, they can hook it up through their server to work with all their software. Because right now, basically what I got is a very expensive, brand new copier that ain't much better or ain't any different than the older ones that are there. It can only do the collating and the hole punching. But it has all these other options that I cannot access because, I don't know, the whole contract between Xerox and the Florida Department of Transportation is completely ridiculous. They say we can do this. They say we can do that. They say, no, you can't do this. They say, no, you can't do that. And they're sticklers back and forth about what the contract says. But this one tries to get a little bit past this one, and this one tries to get a little bit past this one. They both call each other out. It's a complete nightmare. It's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, that was this week's Around the House. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. It's over here. Subscribe to my channel. Greatly appreciate it. I'm slowly getting up there. I'm right just about like 800 right now. Last time I checked. So if you could, share this, like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I know a lot of people watching this, I have not subscribed. Just click the subscribe button. Like I said, I don't care if you come back and watch another video, but just subscribe if you will. Come back Tuesday for another taste test challenge. And that's it for this week's Around the House, guys. Thanks, and I will see you next week.